But if you close your eyes,
hello awesome people, welcome to the epilogue of the Rome playthrough in Civilization 6. Like I mentioned in the last episode, I was going to do this epilogue because Captain Halo, thank you so much, has made an entire narrative for every single episode, and I thought it would be cool to read that narrative as a sort of a story of our series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the comments. I'm going to, of course, tweak them a little bit. But yeah, thanks again so much to Captain Halo to do this because it was amazing. And it's going to be a sort of a story time telling thing. So I hope you guys enjoy. Welcome to this epilogue and leave a like if you liked it. And I will see you back when we're done. Our mighty empire has just begun claiming the north will be next. We have met Poland and Egypt again. You shall go down as we shall never surrender. Viva la Roma. As the mighty Roman Empire expanded, so did their allies. The once treacherous Poland is once again our ally, along with Egypt and England. These friendships will be key later on. Viva la Roma. The backstabbing Poland were at it again, and had a new ally, the Scythian Empire. We shall fight them in the mountains, we shall fight them in the fields and plains, we shall fight them in the cities, we shall never bow down. With the claiming of the Spanish peninsula, we have gained even more wine. Viva la Roma. So these are the first 3 episodes, which are really cool. We were selling new cities, we found the Polish again. Every single time it happens. But yeah, that was the first 3 episodes. It was really cool. We're starting up, and we had a great start with, like Captain Halo mentioned, a lot of wine. So, episode 4 and onwards. As the burning city is on its last breath, our people celebrate. The backstabbing Polish will no longer be a threat to our mighty empire. We have made progress in culture and science with the recruitment of many great people. We shall push forward and take those who stand in our way. Viva la Roma. We successfully extinguished the deadly Polish flame. In their defeat we have risen. With the meeting of Gandhi and Teddy, many things will now change. We can look for a reliable ally in Gandhi and go to war with Teddy and take a strategic lance. With the resources from South America, we can change everything. Viva la Roma. So this was the point where we actually Poland declared war on us. We took the opportunity and just wiped them out of the game. As people who watch my series often know, I have a problem with Poland in Civilization 6. So it was nice to have them out of the game early on, so that they couldn't really mess with our plans. So yeah, that was really important for us. So onwards. As the mighty Roman Empire stands tall, none have dared to stand up against it. Our mighty navy has discovered South and North America, spotting new settlements to settle, as we make friends with many new city-states like Jakarta and Non-Madol. We shall push forward for our empire. We will settle new lands. We will wipe out America. We will never surrender. Viva la Roma. As we prepare for the colonization of South America, the other civs have never been more friendly. Our spy has continually failed his mission. We are starting to build up. We have knowledge of land that no one else in the rest of the world has except for America. With the opening of art museums, we shall protect our culture for centuries to come. Viva la Roma. We will soon settle the massive Americas, the Galapagos Islands, and the many other great sites of the South American landmass. We will only share it with the Argentine people. We shall defend our homelands and our colonies. Viva la Roma. So this is the part where we actually went to colonization. We found South America, we found Teddy, and we chose to actually go to Brazil to colonize South America, which in the end worked out very well. So onwards. As the mighty Roman Empire built more and more cultural centers, more and more great people came, like Michelangelo and Mr. Mozart. I like the Mr. there. The first 2 cities have been founded on the South American continent, much to the displeasure of the English. The mausoleum at Halicarnassus has been recently built, and the Bolshoi Theater is under construction and is nearly done. Stealing great works is now becoming a real success with our cat burglar. Viva la Roma. Yeah, that was kind of the only success that our spy had in the entire game. So yeah, good for me for finally remembering to use a spy. With the naming of the 2 colony cities, everything seemed fine, but resentment was building in the English and American empires, soon to become deadly. With recruitment of Mary Shelley, Hieronymus Bosch, just to name a few, the crowding of cultural sites has become a massive problem. The betrayal from the English and American empires was an expected blow. They attempted to plunge a knife into our backs but failed. Their first attacks were easily repulsed. We are technologically advanced in every way. We shall take London and leave her Scandinavia. Teddy, on the other hand, we shall debate about. We shall never surrender. Viva la Roma. So this is the part where America and England betrayed us, started the war, and yeah, they were just... that was never a war they were gonna win. So why they did, I don't know. Probably just resentment, like Captain Halo stated. But yeah, this was sort of the part where we felt that we were sort of unbeatable in this game, which was really cool. And yeah, the actual crowding of cultural sites was a real damn problem for the rest of the game. I've never built so many things just to hold great works as a reason. So onwards. As the Roman Empire rose, the rest of the world fell. Mr. Mozart created 2 great works. The American and English empires plunged a knife into our armor. Their knife was an outdated and rusty knife. Any attempts for a landing failed, and if they managed to land, they were destroyed by our mighty forces. We are exploring the vast Brazilian rainforest for more settlement spots. Viva la Roma. So this is the end of the war. We made peace for actually not a lot, because I just wanted to have peace. I wanted to focus on the cultural evolution in our empire, if you will. So yeah, that was sort of a point in the game that we said, okay, no more war. Let's just go for cultural thriving of our empire. The mighty Roman Empire has expanded. With the building of not 1 but 2 new wonders, we look to be on the right path for victory. The spy went on strike, so he was not as effective at going to new cities. It looks as if the treacherous Americans are wanting to settle America. We shall not let them. We shall fight in the jungle and drive them back to where they came from. Viva la Roma. So yeah, this part was really annoying because the spy was pretty good. He had a lot of levels. But the thing was, he was just there was a bug in the game where I couldn't scroll and send him towards other cities, so we couldn't really use him anymore. And this continued for the rest of the game. Sometimes it works, but most of the time it didn't. So I still don't know what was happening there. But yeah, it was really annoying. But the fact that Captain Adel said, he was on strike, that was really funny to me. So yeah. We are striving in our world. We are number 1 in culture, science, and an economic powerhouse. We have discovered uranium. Ooh, uranium. The key ingredient in nukes. We will burn the American cities to the ground. Their betrayal was not welcomed with open arms. Their cities will smolder for years after. The spy went on and off of strike as we transported him around the world. Friendships are blossoming around the world. Gandhi, Victoria, Saladin, just to name a few. Future goals have been set. We shall be the dominant power in the world. Viva la Roma. It has been a prosperous couple of years for Rome. Many great writers, painters, and musicians have joined our mighty cause. Trading has been more prosperous than ever, with multiple trade deals with many other empires. Construction has been booming all over the empire, wonders finishing all over Europe. Our new addition to the empire, Bone Zone, will be a much needed city in the Amazon, stopping America from settling in that area. But they can still settle on the outskirts of South America. A British Redcoat army is worrying the populace of our empire. The spy, as you guess, is on strike again. Viva la Roma. So yeah, this was a sort of a cool part of the series where we were untouchable. Nobody could really do anything to us to harm us, and we were just evolving. We are just continuously producing this huge culture boom, if you will, with lots of great works, lots of great people, and this was the point where we actually became sort of unbeatable in a sense that we were just going to win this game, and there was no question about it anymore. And yeah, that spy was really annoying. So the last 3 episodes, so 15, 16, and 17, are now we're now gonna see. So that this is the end of the story here. Rome has once again prevailed. America has been defeated, our old enemy gone. We have taken multiple cultural sites to place our great works. The Hermitage, Cristo Redentor, and the Sydney Opera House. They are all under construction. The Eiffel Tower was recently completed to the citizens' delight. Tensions are rising with our neighbors. We must watch out for a surprise attack. Viva la Roma. The traitors that call themselves Americans are gone. Our mighty navy was far too much for them. Jurassic Park and Hipland were brought under our wing. With the newly added wonders from America, we shall push forward. Friendships are one of the most valuable things. This luxury is most craved in every empire. The remaining civilizations are denying us that right. Us, the most powerful empire in the game. Not to worry, the pile of great works grow by the year. Soon, we will be unstoppable. Viva la Roma. So yeah, those were the last two episodes before the finale. We sort of settled our disagreements with America. They denounced us lots of times. They betrayed us. And at some point, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take you out of the game. It's more like for fun actually, because we didn't need to do that, but we had the possibility to do so, and why not? And it would actually give us some great wonders and cultural sites to house our great works. Like I stated, we had a really big problem of getting our great works into a place where they can actually be seen. So we needed the cultural sites. So there was actually a kind of a need to go to that war, but we didn't really need it to in the end. But yeah, it was fun. We took out America, and then we came to the last episode where we actually killed it, and like with a huge increase of tourism, we took the game. So yeah, the last episode. Our mighty empire is filled with the luxuries of the modern world: the Colosseum, the Eiffel Tower, the Hermitage, the Bolshoi Theatre, Apadana, and many more. We have not one, but two natural wonders under our protection, hundreds of great works. We will keep you safe with our mighty navy and army. Any enemies who stand in our way will be crushed. Those who do not will be rewarded with valuables and respect as those who helped propel our nation into greatness. We leave you today. You are part of the world's greatest empire. Never forget that. Viva la Roma. So that was the last episode where we took the game, and I found that this narrative was awesome. I mean, Captain Halo did it for the Spain series, for the Sweden series. For a little bit. And that was awesome. That series, however, was a little bit disappointing to me. But this series was awesome. I had a lot of fun. It was a good series. We eventually won the game, which is always great. And so I wanted to sort of thank Captain Halo by doing this video. A video really based on his narrative of the series, which is so cool. And I hope you guys liked the series. I hope you guys liked the narrative as well, because I did. I really did. And it's hard to make these kind of videos because normally I do games and you just react to the gaming stuff. Or tell some stories when you're waiting for the game to do something interesting. And now we're actually doing a narrative, so I'm not really sure how to implement this in a video, but I think I have a good idea for it. So at least the narrative itself is really cool. So it'd probably be more like a podcast where you can listen to it and you don't necessarily have to watch the video images, if you will. So yeah, but thanks again to Captain Halo, and of course to all of you who enjoyed the series and click the like button on that one, because that is still a very, very important thing to do for a growing channel. So yeah, and thanks to every subscriber who subscribed in this within this new series. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next series, which is going to be Brazil, which is going to be up right now, I think. So yeah, let's enjoy that together. And see what we can do there. So as always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching.